Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Coffee Rant with Dano. Tonight we are drinking 8 o'clock coffee in our Patriot Frank the Bald Eagle mug here. You have to hit pause on this video to get your coffee together, whatever beverage you deem necessary. Go ahead and do that now. Salmonella, guys. That is the word of the month. Salmonella. First it's the cantaloupes, now it's the Quaker bars. I'll tell you what, it's getting crazy, guys. It really is. We're seeing recalls all the time. Coca-Cola had a recall. There were 2,000 cases of Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta cases due to possible contamination. We never went over that one. It's hard to do all of these when they happen every day. We're still trying to do our store videos every day. You know, if you're new to the channel, that is what we do. That is what we focus on: food prices and ways to save you money. But we cover all of these other things to help us all keep in the know of these things so that we're not eating a contaminated granola bar out of our cabinets. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, some of what I'm reading from today, and it's not going to be a very long video, but USA Today is basically just kind of talking about what the U.S. Food and Drug Administration put on their website. If you need to see or look at any of the products involved, looks like it's pretty much all of the granola bars and some of the granola cereals as well. I did look on the FDA website, and there's a lot of different product numbers and dates. So I would recommend if you have these in your cupboard, I would check with the FDA website, as we will not be going over that tonight. But I am going to read some here from what USA Today had to say. Quaker Oats is recalling dozens of its granola bars and granola cereals because they may be contaminated with salmonella. Yes, right after the crazy outbreak of the cantaloupe with salmonella, now there's a risk of it being in Quaker. Among the products recalled are various flavors of Quaker Big Chewy bars and variety packs and Quaker Simply granola cereals. The products were sold in all 50 states, as well as Puerto Rico, Guam, Saipan, the FDA said. Consumers should dispose of and not eat any of these Quaker products. The agency said people can contact Quaker Consumer Relations at 1-800-492-9322. Quaker Consumer Relations, 1-800-492-9322, or visit www.quakergranolarecall.com for additional information or product reimbursement. They go on to talk about what salmonella is here. For those who don't know, let's just kind of read through this for a second. Salmonella is a bacteria that can get into the food preparation chain when people handling food do not wash their hands or fail to keep the food production process sanitary, according to the FDA. The bacteria is most typically spread in raw or undercooked foods. Okay. I don't know. It's like I start thinking of the whole cantaloupe thing, and like it was started off being the cut cantaloupe, and then finding it on cantaloupes from Mexico, cantaloupes from 4050, the number 4050, wherever those were coming from. It's just so much today, guys. We have to watch everything we do. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe down below. And, join our YouTube family here as we keep you in the know of all of these crazy events going on. This is absolutely ridiculous. I know we have recalls, okay? We get comments, oh, there's recalls all the time. Not like this. We're having recalls on things like crazy things that we don't see recalls on, like this. Like this is crazy. It's been distributed all around the country and some around the world here. I mean, it's crazy, and for them to just pick up on this, it really boggles the mind. The CDC and prevention estimates salmonella causes about 1.3 million illnesses, 26,500 hospitalizations, and 420 deaths in the U.S. annually. Well, we've had, and I don't know if the cantaloupe has caused more, but there were 8 deaths that were linked to the cantaloupe, hundreds sick, hospital and in the hospital, right? So I mean, this is an issue, and we have continued salmonella outbreaks here. Symptoms include diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps. So basically everything that is part of what happens when you get sick. And how do you know? How do you know? Well, at least the recall is out here so that people know that if you have, first of all, if you have any of the granola bars or if you like that granola cereal, I would definitely check on the FDA website, as we're not going to have time to do that tonight, and check the different numbers. I don't know if they have that on here. Let's see, between 6 hours and 6 days after infection, the CDC says. More severe cases of infection may include aches, headaches, elevated fever, lethargy, rashes, blood in the urine or stool. Wow. Wow. Some of you probably didn't want to hear that. Sorry. In some instances, the illness may become fatal. 420 on average, to be exact. Quaker Oats did not elaborate on how potential contamination occurred, but the company said there have been no confirmed reports of illnesses related to the products in the recall in a statement on its website. So nothing yet, but when stuff like this comes out, what happens? We see things just start happening. So I guess they jumped on it, or do they know? And this is them covering their butts, right? I mean, because usually when we see this, a voluntary recall, oh, well, no. Then we come to find out, no, yeah, good thing we took it off the market here. So, I don't know. I was at Kroger today doing a video of a lot of the things that have been disappearing off the shelves lately. We've been getting a lot of comments of some items that have been disappearing, things that I didn't even know that are missing from our stores as well. Haven't checked on them in a while. Check that video out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I was kind of shocked that a lot of the things, not shocked, I don't really get shocked anymore by all this, because we have all kinds of different shortages these days and things missing, things not coming in. And then when they do come in, they come back at a much higher price. So, I don't know. Let's take a sip of coffee. I probably should have just drank water tonight. Now that 8 o'clock coffee, it's pretty nice and smooth. It's not really too strong. Okay, now go on to say some of the Quaker Oats products recalled. The several dozen products. Several dozen. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, I looked on the FDA website. There is a lot. You definitely, if you have these granola bars or granola cereal, definitely want to check on the FDA's website for the different products that are, the different dates and stuff like that. Don't know if they go into this on this. Didn't want to make this a really huge video, so you may have to check on those. Let's see. The several dozen products recalled by Quaker Oats include granola bars, granola cereals, and variety packs that may include different bars, as well as other snacks, including Quaker Oats Rice Crisp and Frito-Lay potato chips. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. What's up with this? Quaker Oats Rice Crisp and Frito-Lay potato chips. There's more? Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice? Of course there's more. There's always more. Guys, we always talk about being prepared on the channel. We always talk about making sure that we have things. Even the foods that would be long-lasting snacks, nutrition. Well, I don't know if they're nutritionists, but they're snacks. They're oats. They say it's good for you anyway. Eggs are bad one day, eggs are good one day. So, but it's like even with this stuff, we have to pay attention to all these things. And if you are a victim of having one of these packs, make sure you get your money back. Don't let them win. Don't let them have the money. Make them have to pay the money back. Here's some of the products. For the full list with UPC codes, go to the Quaker Granola Recall site. Do that, but make sure you check out the FDA website as well. Like if you're comparing one, if you have one in your kitchen right now, if you have a box in your kitchen or any of that. Also, I would make sure that you handle it, like use a bag or gloves or something, because salmonella can spread. Now, I'm sure they're talking about like in the packaging of the product. But still, I wouldn't take any chances. Maybe just take some gloves or a bag or something. And go to the Quaker Granola Recall site to check those UPC codes out. But you can also find those on the FDA website. Boy, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know if you guys want me to go through all that. That is the end of this recall list, though. What are we at here? 10 minutes? Okay, I'll roll through it here real quick. Okay. Quaker Big Chewy Bars, chocolate chip granola bars sold individually in packs of 5 and 10 bars. Best before date of August 2nd, 2024, or an earlier date. Next on the list, Quaker Chewy Bars, dark chocolate chunk granola bars sold in packs of 8. Best before date of August 2nd, 2024, or earlier. Looks like all of these are or earlier. So earlier than that, best before by date. Quaker Chewy Bars less sugar variety packs, the less sugar ones, sold in packs of 8, 18, 58, and 60 bars. So I wonder if the ones at Sam's Club are included in this. The ones that are best before the date of June 3rd, 2024 or earlier. Quaker Chewy Dips peanut butter bars sold in packs of 6 and 14. Best before date of October 1st, 2024 or earlier. So this is expanding out for a while here. Okay? So if you have ones that expire or are best of use by date like now or next month, then you need to look to see if the UPC code that was on there is involved. And yes, take action quickly. Quaker Puffed Granola Apple Cinnamon Cereal, 17-ounce box, best before date of September 1st, 2024 or earlier. Quaker Simply Granola Oats Honey Raisins and Almond Cereal, the Granola Oats Honey Raisins and Almond Cereal, 24.1-ounce box, best before date of June 3rd, 2024 or earlier. Quaker Protein Granola Bars, the protein granola bars, okay? Chocolate and almonds flavor, available in 18-ounce boxes and a 2-pack of boxes. Best before date of January 9th, 2024 or earlier. Makes me wonder, like, how far back does this go? What if it, okay, so if it was November, like, is this carried over? I mean, it could have. It could have. Who knows? Okay, and the last one on the list, but again, I say check the FDA website because it looks like it's longer than this. I don't know if this may not be updated like the FDA's website, but I would check the FDA, and it may be a good idea to check the Quaker Granola recall site as well. And you definitely want to make sure you get your money back. Like I said, don't let them win and have you throw the product away. And then, not saying that they expect you to just run out and buy a new product. I wouldn't, right? I don't know. You guys know how I felt about Jif peanut butter when they expanded that recall for almost a year. I was pretty upset about that. Frito-Lay chips and Quaker Chewy granola bars variety pack. I don't know, but this is the one that I always see less of in the stores. I feel like this is the most popular one. People get the variety packs. So definitely want to check this. So it's Frito-Lay chips and granola and the Quaker Chewy granola bars variety pack. 36.94-ounce package with 40 snacks. Best before date of March 12th, 2024 or earlier. And they're not very clear, March 12th, 2024 or earlier. They're not very clear on the Frito-Lay chips. I don't know why they would put that in the same category here in the same listing of the Quaker Chewy granola bar variety pack. Frito-Lay chips and Chewy granola and Quaker Chewy granola bars variety pack. Why they, and what Frito-Lay chips is it? They don't say. They don't say. Yeah, guys, I'll tell you what. I don't know. Like I said, you may want to check the FDA website for any kind of recalls. And check it frequently because, this is frequently happening like every day. Freakishly happening every day. And it's disturbing. It really is. Guys, I'll tell you what, we got to be mindful of all of these different things going on. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention. We need to make sure that we are stocking up on the things we need. And normally, like granola bars would be like one of them little snacks that you would normally stock up on. So, I don't know. And when I say you, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do. I like my granola bars. I don't have any. You guys know I stock up on the Nature Valley bars, good for hiking, a little bit of snack, a little bit of energy. And there's time where I used to eat granola bars all the time. And I don't know. I haven't really eaten them in a long time. I'm glad I'm not part of this because we don't have any. But guys, this is getting serious. It's every day. It's every day, every other day. We need to pay attention, make sure that we're staying on top of all this. And, thank you all to all of you who left this down in the comments. I've been so busy with some of the other store videos, the groceries, the high prices. We're seeing price increases. We're seeing shortages. We're starting to see items disappear. And I won't go into the video for tomorrow, but a lot of the things that you guys have been talking about, we're having shortages of them as well. It's finally hitting us on some of these products that they've had them at our stores, but now some of them are disappearing as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Never give up the fight. Have a great night.